Previously on Peebs Plays Harvest Moon and talks about it on YouTube.
My character died, and I can't continue playing. I hate this game. The exciting ranch plan. We're looking for ranchers. Would you like to work in Flowerbud Village? Buy property that you choose and live a warm and rewarding ranch lifestyle. The mayor of Flowerbud Village. Wow, this is perfect! This is just the life I was looking for! Can we get this text box off the screen though? This isn't a very good way to start a game. Or a video for that matter. Lucky! Peebs here with another Harvest Moon video for you. I know what you might be thinking, Peebs, why are you doing another video about Harvest Moon? Nobody cares about Harvest Moon anymore. Well, that's where you're wrong. If you take a look at this chart here, you can see that 94.32% of all people would rate Harvest Moon as very enjoyable or above. Now, you might think that those statistics are made up.
I don't think they're on to me. Just start the video before anyone notices.
I played this game a lot in 2005 when it first released around 13 years ago. I even put it on a list of my favorite Harvest Moon games, but to be honest, I don't really remember all that much about it. But I'm excited to jump back into it again, especially considering, unlike in 2005, I can now technically call it work. Don't call me, I'm at work! Let the farming adventures of PB begin. Like most Harvest Moon games, Magical Melody features the Harvest Goddess and Harvest Sprite characters. Unfortunately, this Harvest Goddess has turned into stone because, I don't know, people forgot a bunch of vague things like how to appreciate and the heart to believe. A bunch of garbage stuff like that, but mainly they forgot about her existence. Sheesh, dramatic much? I have to say though, a freaking Harvest Goddess? I can literally see her right there in front of me, and even I don't believe in the Harvest Goddess. I mean, I'll try and tell everybody she exists or whatever, but I have a feeling I'm gonna sound pretty crazy. Hey, have you heard the good news of the Harvest Goddess? Yeah, well, she's definitely real. That's pretty much it. I couldn't get any more details because she kind of turned herself into stone for some reason. So, may the goddess harvest the souls of your enemies? Or whatever it is we do in this weird cult. Well, fortunately, we don't actually have to convince anyone that the goddess is real because according to the Harvest Sprites, all we have to do to save her is collect a bunch of musical note things. They also gave me a pedometer. You guys trying to tell me something? You got a treadmill for me too while you're at it? I think they're just jealous of my sexy, chubby baby physique. I can't say I blame them. We also meet our rival character, Jamie, who I'm guessing you're supposed to dislike because she's a huge jerk, but she's just so comically mean to you that I have a hard time being mad about it. With your strength, you'll just end up pooping out on the way. Nuh-uh. But pushing me away just makes me want to try even harder. And besides, I know deep down in my soul, I am destined to be best friends with her chicken Egg. And of course, I can't forget her dog, Calverturp, I think? Classic name. How about we give her a present? See? We're friends now. We're definitely friends now. The aforementioned musical notes, which are one of the biggest new additions in Magical Melody, are for all intents and purposes achievements. You get them for doing random things, some of which make sense, like a note for milking cows. Thank you, cows. The milk milked with gratitude. A note of calcium. Okay. Or how about, I found these herbs. Aren't they strange and a little exciting? Use them however you'd like. Oh yeah. Weed note! I swear I will eventually make a Harvest Moon video without a weed joke in it. Probably. But there's also completely nonsensical ones like stationary note. Remaining still for some time and wanting a chance to look at the surroundings. A quiet note. AKA the stand there doing absolutely nothing for 10 minutes note. Or the lone wolf note. Not speaking to anyone for some time. Wanting to devote yourself to working silently. A note that seems a little too real. Well, I would say that we should meet some of the villagers, but I got a lot of farming to do, so guess we should do that.
This isn't even my final form.
One of the first things that stands out to me with this game, other than the fact that everyone looks like cutesy, giant-headed toddlers, is just how quickly you run out of energy. Ow. Using any unupgraded tool, especially the axe and hammer, lowers your stamina by a lot. Even freaking whistling lowers your stamina. And if you're wondering why I'm whistling in my house over and over, it's, for a musical note. This game is weird. I've seen a lot of people complain about this, but to be honest, I actually like the low levels of energy early game. Farming in video games isn't a particularly challenging gameplay mechanic, so not having a lot of energy forces you to strategize and plan out your day a bit more. It also incentivizes you to do other things like go to the mines to find ore for tool upgrades or find some of the power berries hidden in the game that upgrade your stamina by about 20%. My strategy early game is to do a lot of fishing after I plant my crops so I can use them for food. Fishing isn't really that fun in this game though, unfortunately. In fact, it's often incredibly frustrating. It's not hard to find fish, it's just freaking impossible to catch them. Because the fish move around so fast, it's pointless to try and aim. You just throw the thing into the water and hope for the best. Sometimes it looks like they're gonna bite, but they just swim right through it. I swear if I don't catch a freaking fish in about 5 seconds, I'm gonna... Oh goddess, dang it! Assuming you actually manage to catch some fish, you can make sushi out of them in your kitchen using the knife. Or if you're outside, you can also use the campfire to cook them. Although you might not want to place it right next to your completely wooden house like this. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it's probably fine. Time to go to sleep. Luca, come on, we gotta get out of here! Actually, screw that! Every man for himself! And speaking of the bonfire, you can't use it in the rain, which makes sense. What doesn't make sense is that you also can't use it in the cave while it's raining, even though you normally can use it in the cave. I can't lie, I thought I was pretty clever when I first thought to try that, but I should have known better. I guess this is a Harvest Moon game after all. It just wouldn't be the same without a bunch of glitches and typos. Pumpkin is very popular among women. I'm like it too. I'll replace your rod with a new one, just like I promised. Long pause. He gave me a copper fishing rod. It's grown weak. I'll take it under my care for now. It's a rock, Doc. I think it's gonna be just fine. You already give me a gift today. Hey! Oops, I legit did not mean to do that. Oh hey, look, a cat! Are you going to eat it? Seriously, what the heck is up with the people at this doctor's office? They really need to lay off the herbs. People used to admire the statue of the harvest goddess, but everyone forgot. That's why I hate people. People? Realistically, if you wanted to, you could probably ignore every other way of making money and exclusively mine. The mine that's only accessible during winter is in particular very lucrative. And oh yeah, I almost forgot about farm animals and chickens. And that I had some. And to feed them. Medley! She was the best chicken in the world! Rest in peace, Medley number 2. Well, I guess all that's really left to talk about are the villagers. There's quite a lot of villagers this time around, although some of them will only move to your town if you do some specific things, like ship certain products or grow certain types of crops or fruit. Some villagers will also leave the town if you don't pay enough attention to them, which I have to say is pretty annoying, honestly. I'm just not that into you, Terry! And no, I don't understand why a lot of animals need to be protected to keep the mountains well and alive. I'm pretty sure that, in fact, an old crazy guy running around and pointing his shotgun at anyone who dares walk down this path is not how nature works. Of course, one of the most iconic things you can do in Harvest Moon is get married. Unlike A Wonderful Life, the last Harvest Moon game we played, there are tons of bachelors and bachelorettes to choose from. 10 of each versus the measly 3 in A Wonderful Life. And of course, as always, the best way to get them to like you is to talk to them daily and give them presents. Just, try not to miss. They don't like that. There's just so many great girls to pick from. Katie, Lila, Anne, Dia. It's so hard to choose. I don't know what to do. I think I need to get some advice from my best friend, the doc. Oh, hold on, he wrote me a letter. They say not even a doctor can cure love sickness? Oh, Alex. I thought our date at the firework festival was just a one-off thing, but is this? I'm feeling a little confused right now. Plus, I mean, he is a doctor. That certainly doesn't hurt, right? I have to say... Not blue or red.
ombre.
Cut the foreplay.
Duck my ombre.
Please be my bae.
It make my day.
But you can't gay.
It's Natsume.
The villagers in Magical Melody are by far my least favorite part of the game, sadly. There's so many interesting and cute looking characters, but they just have no personality or character development. They say a lot of words, all while managing to say absolutely nothing in the process. It's like I'm living in a town with a bunch of politicians.
Spending the end and beginning of a year together feels special in wonderful ways.
Wow, how deep. Let me guess, you also like good things and hate bad things. I came back because I'm happy. Please be kind again. All right. That sure was a sentence. Normally, Harvest Moon has a bunch of event cutscenes where things happen and you learn different things about various characters, but this game barely has any at all. And even worse, there's absolutely no heart event cutscenes with romanceable characters, which is basically unheard of in the series. Instead, you get a bunch of cookie-cutter gift events where people show up at your house to give you things. It's the police! Open up! JK, that incredibly loud bang came from the small, sickly girl. Hello! Here's the thing, you're probably just gonna gift right back to me later and I won't even notice. Bye! Every single one of the events are like this. All the people move around so slowly and do these little cute animations so it feels like something is happening, but no, nothing is happening at all. I really want to like this game, and I mean, I do, but sometimes it feels like I'm living in a cutesy little farm world surrounded by husks of people. Like robots pretending to be people. And they're always standing around my house for some reason doing absolutely nothing. Excuse me, no loitering! Get off my property! Especially you, Dan. Why are you always making that noise? I don't like it. I don't like you. I don't like any of you. You know what? Screw this. I'm marrying Jamie. At least she doesn't talk very much. Okay, Jamie, I know we've had our differences, but I'm going out on a limb here. Will you marry me? Good enough for me.
Idiot!
Wait, what's going on? Everybody's talking about me like I'm not there anymore. End? What do you mean, end? Apparently, if you marry Jamie, the game ends and you cannot continue playing. Why does that sound familiar? Who even likes Harvest Moon anyways? End.
Idiot!
This video is sponsored by me. If you want more Harvest Moon, I'm live streaming Animal Parade right as this video goes up. And if you're watching later, I'll link to the archive channel video. Also, check out PB and Jeff. We are starting a new Chaos Edition series. It's been a whole lot of fun. Super Mario Sunshine Chaos Edition. Link below or at the end of the video. Hey, thanks for the sponsor. Dude, no problem. It's okay. Sure. Bye. Hi. Check out the videos I was talking about a second ago, or check out another Harvest Moon video I did on this channel. If you enjoyed the video, I appreciate a like and a comment, all that good stuff. And also, why not subscribe? I'm almost at 2 million. I really want to get there.
I love you. I mean, thank you. Both, I guess.
Sorry for the delay, and I'll be back with another video soon.